Game of Thrones review. Okay, so prologue. Okay, so first of all, this thing starts off in the woods. It's winter. It's woody. It's three men in the woods. Okay, three men. There's one guy called Garrett. He's an older guy. Okay, he's older. There's another guy called Sir Waymar. He's pretty younger, and there's another guy called Will. Now, Will is pretty younger too, I'm pretty sure. The oldest is Garrett, if I'm thinking right, okay? So, these three men are in the woods, and they're on a quest. Now, you're probably wondering, what kind of quest are they in? What are they investigating? What's going on? Well, what happened, though, was that Will was out one day, right? And then he ran across something he was not supposed to run across, okay? So, he ran across something in the woods, okay? He ran across a camp in the woods with human remains, per se. So now he did the logical thing that he should have done. He went back to tell the others. So when he went and told the others, now they have Sir Waymar and Garrett to tag along with him to investigate it, which is what they're doing. Exactly. So the three are in the woods. They're walking. First of all, Garrett does not feel good about this at all. He doesn't like this. The guy's older. He's been through things, right? But he says that this is like this night just not. He doesn't feel right. He's been to he's been to Quest before though. He's not a newbie to this, but he says tonight, this specific night, it does not feel okay to be out. And then while he's talking about it, he's like, "Hey guys, we should not be doing this. Let's go back. Let's go back, guys." Yeah. So the other guy, Sir Waymar, is just taunting him, the younger guy. Okay, now he's from royalty. His family is from a higher bloodline, so he's just taunting him like, "Hey, bro, are you scared though? What is wrong with you, bro? You scaredy cat? Yeah, blah." He's just on tip. Okay, so he's very much on tip. Blah blah blah, and Garrett can do nothing about it. He want to go home, but he cannot. Why can he not do anything about it? Because he is lower status than Sir Waymar, literally, and that's literally the only reason why he cannot do it. He cannot just leave. Will too. Will cannot just leave unless Sir Waymar allows him to. Sir Waymar is literally their leader. Okay, so they have to do anything he says, although they're friends. He's still in charge. So, long story short, they're walking or whatever. Okay, and then Will is like, "Okay, guys, I think we're here." So he gets off. His He leaves his horse alone. Okay, and then he walks towards where he thought the thing was at, and he was like, "What? What is going on? Nothing is there. Where is it? The camp with the human remains is not there anymore. What is going on?" Will is thinking. Will is like, "Oh my gosh, bro. Do I just look crazy right now? What is going on though? Why is it not here? It was just right here." So he's embarrassed. He's like, "Guys, it was here. Please believe me." Out of nowhere though, like, wait. So before that happened, okay. So let me tell you. So while he was looking though, right? Sir Wilmore was like, "Hey, bro, where is it at? I think blah 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 blah. You climb the tree, bro." So he told him to climb the tree, and Will climbed that tree. He climbed the tree to look for it. So Sir Waymar told him to climb the tree to get a better view of the whole forest, so he can find what he was looking for better. Because Sir Waymar is doing this for a specific reason. He's doing this for the king. I'm pretty sure doing this just brings a lot of favor. He looks very good in the king's eyes. So if he completes this mission successfully, then all things are well. Okay, so yeah, so he tells Will to climb the tree, and Will does exactly that. And Will's like, "Where? I don't see nothing though." And while Will was up the tree, he heard a noise. He looked down. He sees Sir Waymar. Okay, Sir Waymar is just standing there when out of nowhere, a big shadowy figure just stood up. A tall figure, a tall, shadowy figure with pale skin. I don't know how pale skin and shadow goes together, but this figure was a shadow with pale skin. And the thing is, though, it also came with a friend. It came with a sword. A friend with a sword is not a good friend. Okay, so this the shadowy figure with this icicle pale sword just popped out of nowhere. Okay, and Sir Waymar though, look, the guy Sir Waymar though, I thought he was gonna be like, okay, I did not think he had it in him though, bro. He was not. I did not think he was like that though. Because look, one thing he said that really, really, really impressed me and was like, oh my gosh, this guy's awesome. So the figure popped up, right? And Sir Waymar was like, the figure popped up. Sir Waymar looked at him up and down. He was like, hey, let's dance. Bro, who says that? Bro, Sir Waymar, I thought he was being arrogant just to be arrogant. But the guy obviously earns it. Bro, I thought he was gonna run away when the enemy comes. But the guy's like, no, let's dance. Like, what the heck? He's ready. Bro, that's not normal though. I cannot. It's not even glazed, bro. He deserved that. So long story short though, Will is just like, oh my gosh. He's looking at them and then he just sees swords just clashing, and obviously like Will's scared. Garrett is over there with the horses. He doesn't even know the extent of what the situation became. But oh my gosh, bro. Yeah.